lovely bird on the left hand side up here. He's just thought, what are you guys doing here? So we now have some coverage, and our goal today is actually get to Lone Gum, due to the fact that it's reported to be super hot. At the moment it's only 21, so while it's cool, we'll make hay while the sun shines. We're doing about 20 to 22 k's an hour, and in the flat sections you can easily maintain 25, but the track is pretty good. Few ruts. So we've just gone up the biggest sand hill that we've encountered so far, and it was a beauty. Very smooth, but my original intention was to go from west to east, from east to west, sorry, and having a look at how rutted the tracks are, they would have been a battle, no doubt. And so you got these flat sections, which would be good little camp spots, or for the rev heads. They're going to go around and spin their tyres a bit, but in between you've got a flat section, and then up we go. So we're actually sitting on 26 k's an hour at the moment, and of course depending on how many lumps and bumps are in the access as to what speed you end up. So right now we're doing about 20 k's, which the parks. So this is quite an interesting little spot, and you can see where four-wheel drivers have been actually going up the mountains and doing a big red type thing. Very soft. I think I'll take the right hand side for this one, and this is not something you can actually attack at speed, so you just have to lump your way through it. You can see where and over we go. Okay, so more and more of these. We're not that far from the right hand turn to follow the rig road, and overall this section's been quite good. Some rutted, but generally how gnarly is this? They would have had a bit of fun getting up the other way. Yeah, the Alti's bouncing a little bit with that one.
3:39.
3:39 to go.
Mm.
Well, so this is now the Cape Rig Road. Oh, look at that. A lefty, a righty, down the side. Yeah. Long way between dunes. One that come across there and the Little Eagle. But since you've had the shoeroos, you've been pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
And you tell people about it and they don't believe us. There was a lot. Amazing little amphitheatre in here. A couple of dunes that we've done just recently have been really tall and not just straight up, but twisting sideways a bit, and that's made it a little bit harder. Just see how we go with this lot. Another one. It's pretty much vertical. Well, this is worth a picture. It is beautiful, and we've been searching for beautiful for a fair while, but just the trees and the track through the centre is cool. You haven't seen a car coming up the other way. No matter of fact, we haven't seen a car anywhere. But have a look at that, and a big eagle going through there. Look, see? Straight over the track now. And he's pulled up on a tree on the left-hand side, so we'll keep an eye on that as to what sort of eagle. But yeah, it's lovely. Okay, got a bump in here. That's okay. I think I'd be more inclined to go this line and then just move across. Okay. There we go. And the same. Just a bit there. That was the ulti.
Yeah, unless they camp up early.
Yeah. Right, see. Okay, so we've finally actually caught up some people. So we got about 4 or 3, no 4. There's one right at the very front, which might be the people we met yesterday, so because one of them did have a squarish looking camper, but I don't recognise the others. They look a bit well heeled. You can actually see, yeah, so there's 4.
I thought there was 4.
Yeah, yeah, so it might be them. Famous last words as I get towards the top. That I can be virtually guaranteed that there's I reckon the other guy's seen us and he's putting his foot down. That's lumpy bumpy. Not getting burnt.
Next clear spot, I reckon we should have that flight.
Yeah, because you don't want it too hot.
No. I'll dry it out. Virtually have to look for space because you don't know who's behind you.
No. Well, I've been watching. See, they're really pushing along. Just pull up here. I'll take it. have them as we go. So we're at the lowest line of the rig road, and we're about 3k's, 4k's short of the left-hand turn, which brings us up north towards the French line. We'll do that for a short period and then we'll go across the next one, missing the other line, which actually appears to have, I don't know where it goes. Now there's a bird actually running in front of us faster than what the car is. That's a bit sad. But this has been interesting fauna wise, and so we've seen a few birds of prey, and also even a little rabbit. so that was quite interesting. So alongside of us are some of the biggest moguls we've seen, and I don't know what's travelling down here, a 10-ton tank or something. So this is quite nice. And then we've passed sections where each of the divots is probably 4 or 500 metre apart, and you are just bouncing over the top. We're only doing what, 20 k's, and cannot work it out. We don't know if that's actually a good track or a bad track, or maybe I shouldn't have gone on this track, I don't know, but they are just everywhere. Okay, so we've just passed the lone gum, and we're well ahead of where I thought we'd end up by at least, well, it's 3 o'clock, so probably 2 hours. So we've had a very, very good run. But those flat sections, every time we hit them, I think people floor it to make up time, and of course it just makes the track worse and worse. So it is what it is. Okay, and let's have a look. I don't know. Yeah, there's a sign up here. Yeah. Gonna have me a bit worried then. You'll see this track here, it doesn't link upward to there. There is a little squiggly line on the track, but I'm not willing to take the chance. There.
No, we go straight ahead though.
No. Yeah, we don't go this way, we go that way.
Right.
See the Arabina?
Old track.
Now it says rig road straight ahead,
Yeah.
right? But then, what do you friggin' do there? Unless you actually, there is a link. Have a look. There's a little track here.
No.
But you've got two lakes.
Follow what it says.
So I'm going up here and then across there, which is what they did.
35 k's, that'll do us today.
Yeah. 35 k's to where, love?
It's an old track.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then it's a WA. Day 2. So we've set up on a clay pan. on the WAA line, and some of the sand hills there were larger than I've ever seen, and one in particular ended up I had to actually lower the tyre pressures and go into low range. If you actually look at the tyres on top of the little ramps here, I'm just trying a new system where I'm not actually disconnecting the ultimate from the trailer, and the reason being from the car, because the absolute pain to actually get that in exactly the right position in undulating ground is legendary. So we got here about 4:30, and I have no idea what the time is now, but also damn hot. So 33 degrees today, and Baz 8 was feeling it. Didn't seem to affect the performance, but by jingoes, it was warm, and even now you could just feel the heat coming off. Down there is the BC to DC charger, and it's showing that it's got a flash at the moment, which simply means I'm hot. But it was actually float and solar, and also charge. Now of course charge is off, and so we'll just leave this open. The first nut that actually fell off was a little wing nut, or a little nut like that one there, and I ended up fishing around and I found another lock nut and actually had to tighten that on this morning. So and here's my patent pending airflow assistance from the front of the bonnet, and the only problem is I'm a bit worried about how many of these little fellows get stuck in the pipe. Okay, all for today.